Okay, so late this summer, I picked out this seemingly amazing bluegrass for the front yard project from OutsidePride.com. Supposed to be a cross between a Texas bluegrass and a Kentucky bluegrass. Really good for heat tolerance, drought, some of the things that bluegrass is not great at, because here in southern Indiana it tends to want to get hotter and hotter, it seems like every year. We're in the 90s and 100s sometimes. So bluegrass doesn't always do great just sitting out in the sun. So I thought this is going to be great. Well, today is October 23rd. We have finally gotten things flat out there. Had some injuries, had lots of rain, had all kinds of roadblocks to getting this done. But we're here today to do this before it rains tonight. Another probably 2 inches this week. So we've got to get it done. Which means we cannot use this bluegrass. It won't have enough time to germinate. So what we're going to do instead going with the Scotts. So the thinking behind that is it's ryegrass, it's going to come up quick. It's got the coating on the seed, that's going to help a little bit. That way we don't have to mess up watering. It's going to rain a lot anyway. Some of this might get washed away. It was really cheap. Honestly, I couldn't find this in a store. I had to buy this online. So if you see it in a store, that might be pretty rare. This is an analysis of what's in this ryegrass mix. Before I throw that bag away, I wanted you to see it. One thing I am going to do, which I also had a hard time finding, was getting down some of this starter fertilizer that also has the mesotrione in it, which is tenacity. That was hard to find too. I had to have it shipped in from a hardware store on the East Coast. So if you see that, grab it. Do not rely on that. That's just fertilizer, and it does not have the weed control in it. So if you're doing this from scratch on bare dirt, you gotta have some kind of weed control. So we're gonna get this loaded up. I haven't decided. I might throw in a little bit of that just for fun, because we're going to go through both of those bags just to get this 2,000 square feet done. The rate on the bag is for if you're overseeding. Each bag barely does 900 square feet about, so I might throw some in there just for fun. But the thinking is by next year I can overseed with the bluegrass. Some of this will die off in the heat and the stress. So over the next year we can start putting that in there. Do a seeding in the spring and probably the fall. But that's where we're at, so let's get going. Only got 2 hours of daylight left probably. It is 6:30 on Saturday, October 23rd. Just put down a layer of peat moss. It is very thin. I did 3 bags on 2,200 square feet. So that's what that would look like. It is raked in. Just walk down here to get my shovel. Go inside and eat, and then just run some water over it before it rains tonight. It sounds counterintuitive, but I want to get it gently wet before it has a chance to be pushed around by the rain. Without a deer. We'll see what happens.